Hi, my name is Olga and I'm 13 years old. I love cycling with Orwell Wheelers, Scouts with the Dundrum 20th Troop, the Arc Children's Cultural Centre and my family, not necessarily in that order. Those are the things that kept me going during the pandemic. I'm going to tell you about children's mental health, how we miss normality and structure, the simple things, and how we see the future post-pandemic. For some children, being at home so much, their mental health went way down. Yet for others, it went way up. It depended. Some felt so alone at home that they had to rely on several hours of FaceTime with their friends just to keep themselves sane. Other children would have felt really lonely in school, even though surrounded by other kids. For them, being able to stay at home during the pandemic was freeing. Loneliness probably affected all children, but to varying degrees. For those that find it hard to be with their families or who hated being at home, they really needed to do anything they could to get out of their homes. Some were just stuck imprisoned. Lots of people said to children, "You shouldn't worry." They tried to stop us worrying about the virus, yet most of us were not worried about ourselves, but about people who would get the virus or who would be affected by the virus. We are not small-minded, narcissistic individuals, and it's okay for us to be worried, but you need to take care of us and help those people badly affected by the virus. Every child missed out on something. In fact, there are lists of things that children missed out on. These are some examples from our public call-out. Going shopping, going out without a mask, confirmations, school tours, seeing our friends, being able to see faces, sports days, funerals of someone special, weddings, going on holidays, walking down Grafton Street on Christmas Eve, going to restaurants, and hugs. Some children lost progress in little things, and others lost progress in big things. All of us lost progress in something. For one, it was music lessons, for another, fractions, but for another child, it was progress in learning to walk using a specialized mobility device. For me, I missed Errigal, the one international cycling race that we get to do every year, and I missed it twice. Some children lost someone close or have a relative sick or otherwise harmed by the pandemic, and they will never get them back. Lots of children miss sports, games, races, and competitions. We missed out on the teamwork element, the adrenaline, and the sheer fun. We certainly missed the chats, the taste of victory, or the smell of defeat, or even just a friendly match on a Sunday morning. We missed comforting each other at the start line and finding out everyone was just as nervous as us. We missed going all out and doing our best and seeing the cheering spectators, talking to your friends about strategies on how you might win, or ranting about how you lost and how it wasn't actually my fault. We miss normality and the structure of everyday life. Something as simple as helping with the weekly shopping in Lidl, taking the Lewis, or waking up at 7 a.m. and getting dressed to go to choir practice before school. We never really got dressed completely during the lockdowns. Sometimes we went to bed too late and slept on in the morning. Days, weeks, and months all blurred into one. Going to the Arc to meet with friends and then stopping inside for a quick taco before getting the Lewis home, that is a perfect day. What is next? Can we simply pick up where we left off? With fractions, it's possible, but with things like hypermobility lessons, it's harder. Children will have differing reactions. Some will take all opportunities possible. Some will do things they never thought of pre-pandemic. Some will be inspired. Others will be permanently anxious and nervous. Some will have big holes left in their lives, and some will never recover. I can't wait for the future. I can't wait for the day that we can talk about the pandemic as an ancient story, a saga long past when we've put it behind us. My hope is that I will be one of the ones who learn to make the most of life. I want to tell my grandkids that I survived the pandemic and say, that's why your 88-year-old grandma goes skydiving. It will be interesting to see what the world does as a whole. Probably lots of new technologies will emerge, and we will perhaps find lots of new solutions to possible diseases and create new innovative economic safety nets. Maybe as a government, you can ask us children about what we think before making decisions for and about us. Listen to us. We have learned how fragile the world is. All of a sudden, with little warning, the whole world was literally shut down. Will we ever take the world for granted again? Will we? We better not.